cultivating intimacy means you take risks with people. Short, small risks at first because you might not know them, and then it becomes larger risk along time. As a marriage and family therapist and as a sexologist, I define intimacy as being able to be vulnerable, take risks, build trust, and share with one another, knowing that you won't be hurt. I know we're like, Dr. Lex, we don't trust people. Why would we do that? Well, being vulnerable with someone is a way to build trust and connection and closeness. That connection and closeness is intimacy. So cultivating intimacy means you take risks with people. Short, small risks at first because you might not know them, and then it becomes larger risk along time as they've earned your trust and if they've shown that they've supported you.
I would suggest start by talking about your feelings, and not just mad, sad, glad. Talk about what makes you jealous, what turns you on, what makes you feel powerful, what makes you feel insecure. Get a little deeper than just, I'm feeling sad today.
Communication is a way to share with the other person your needs, your fears, your feelings, and also to receive that information from your partner. And without knowing about your partner's feelings and fears and wants and needs, you just can't have intimacy.
Say nice things. Say genuinely nice things to your partner. Offer to rub their shoulders or their feet. Make them a meal.
Physical intimacy can help build and cultivate emotional intimacy. So starting small, like hand holding, hugging so many times per day. Show your partner affection whenever you feel like it, whenever feels best.
But personally, I'd like to show, or like on the receiving end, I'd like to be shown that, hey, I'm important to whoever it may be. To know they set time aside to spend it with me. Make memories together, you know?
You're going to have to know yourself first. I worked with plenty of couples who one person wants more intimacy, wants more connection, wants more closeness. You start asking the other partner things. You say, what's your hopes and dreams? I don't know. What were you doing last night? I don't know. What's your earliest memory? I don't remember. It's like, okay, there's a lot of I don't knows. There's a lot of lack of self-knowledge. So if you want intimacy, you're going to have to be able to know yourself first, then express yourself.
It's how you are there, how you show up for one another throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year. When things aren't going well, how you are present with your partner at those moments. And those moments also add to that intimacy. You know, if you're always at contentions with one another, then I don't feel that the intimacy is going to be there.
You have to prioritize it, you have to practice it, and it is a muscle. And so intimacy and sexual connection and pleasure is not just going to come easily and naturally, especially not over time in a long-term relationship. So the key is that you have to work at it and keep working at it. Otherwise, you can't create it. And additionally, sometimes it's important to also be taking care of yourself and be doing separate things, because if you're not doing separate things, then you're not going to be separate enough to where you can actually form a connection. You're just going to feel like you're one person.
Just taking time and making space for the intimacy, especially when you have other responsibilities, if you have family, kids, older people that you're taking care of, you need to carve out some time where you're not worrying about those things, and then you can really connect with your partner in an uninterrupted way where you're not worrying.